Let me just make sure everything's up and running. Okay. Awesome sauce. Let me just turn the audio up on the game so you can hear it. Oh no. Oh no. I forgot to turn the sound off on that. Hang on. Hang on. Silly goose moment. There we go. Right. Hello there and welcome to In Around Plays. My name's Craig and today we are... I was just building a red deck, sorry about that. Today we are going back into Brawl and we are playing with Squall, who is a fantastic new commander with Final Fantasy. And yes, and the reason I like this card is because it's pretty awesome. And what's in my head every time I see Squall is that I do that in my head, and now because I do that in my head, I'm going to make it a you problem. So throughout the video, whenever I say Squall, I'm going to say it like that because I can't help it. So it's a human knight mercenary, and whenever a creature you control attacks alone, it gains double strike until end of turn. Whenever Squall deals combat damage to a player, return target permanent card with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. So you can counter it. You can destroy my creatures, but you will not take my freedom. That makes no sense. But I will be able to bring stuff back as long as it's 3 or less. So this is why the deck is mostly sitting around this area. So we've got really good cards that is going to annoy them, like Plaguecrafter, which makes them sacrifice, and what's the other one? A Cursed Marauder, which will again make them sacrifice. We've got stuff that we can make us bigger, so we can sacrifice cards, and then we can play them again. So which can make Bartolome absolutely a massive, and then we can gain life from those creatures dying and entering. But also we've got Jadar, which can create tokens, and he's only a little guy, but if he's dead we can bring him back, which is going to be really great if we've got Grave Pact on the battlefield, which we can't bring back. But we did that on, well actually we could, because we do have stuff to bring it back that's above 3, which is not that. Hang on, is it that? No, that's creature. There is stuff. There is. Just believe me, there is stuff. We also have protection like Giver of Runes. We have Guide of Souls to gain more life. We have big end stuff like Elish Norn, so anything that enters the battlefield is going to double. We have Sun Titan, which is a big hefty beast. So when it enters, we can return another thing from the battlefield. So yeah, this deck is a lovely sauce, I think, and it 50% of the time it works every time. So yeah, with that being said, let's just jump into the queue. I've waffled on more than enough, so let's do it. And again, that's tomorrow, Monday's deck. And again, sorry for not being able to stream yesterday. I had something come up super last minute, but that's why I'm streaming today. And unfortunately there's no stream tomorrow because I'm meeting my pod for a IRL game. But a video will be released tomorrow of the highlights from another stream, so you'll still be able to see my pretty face. Okay, so we're playing against Rurik Thar. Is that the one that does like shit ton of damage when it enters? We'll check that out. Let's have a look at our hand. We've got a good hand, but only 2 mana. But I'm going to stick with it. Yes. Thar attacks each combat if able. Whenever a player casts a non-creature spell, it deals 6 damage to that player. It is a horrible card. So if I try and kill it, I'll take 6 damage directly to my bonds. So let's play a land for turn. We'll start with white. I think first turn is going to be Waystone's Guidance. Making Squall unable to be blocked is also a good thing, and Double Strike is also a good thing. So we'll do that, we'll play Waystone's Guidance, and then we may as well play Mishra's Bauble, and we'll sacrifice that so we can have a look at what they've got in hand. Ugh, Roxanne. Horrible card. At least we've got ways of getting rid of this without casting a non-creature spell. So that's going to be handy. Entish Restoration, so they're going to be getting more lands. Yes, I spent gold to get Visible Fit because I love the little guy. We'll name Human because although I doubt we're going to be seeing any counter spells, most of the deck comprises of humans. Now I'm going to choose Cloud here because I want Squall to be unblockable, so I'm going to grab Lorien Brooch because they do have non-basic lands like Heaven of Souls and Den of the Bugbear. We just need that other land. That would help. So yeah, Roxanne. Playcraft is going to be next because Roxanne can get in the bin. Cloud's dead, but we can bring him back. So I think yeah, getting rid of Roxanne is a better move than playing Squall this turn, because the likelihood is they're going to play something else. But the good thing about that is that we'll just grab we'll grab another planes. And we'll play Zac Fair. So we can make Squall indestructible by sacrificing Zac Fair. Do we need mana for that? Yes, we do. But we can see Squall this turn and play Lorien next turn for any attacks. Okay, fine. That's going to be happening a lot. I'm going to play Squall. I don't think he's going to survive till next turn, but you never know. You never know. Cogler, it's not an attack, is it? It's just when he enters. Annoying. Very annoying. There goes Waystone's Guidance. I can bring it back. I'm going to kill. I'm going to discard a card, and we're going to kill Kogler. And I'm going to discard Luminarch. I'd rather have Ocelot Pride, so that can go in the bin. And then we'll play Ocelot Pride. Probably a mistake. We're not going to see Squall for a few turns, unfortunately. Eek. I should have played Lorien because at least I'm getting one life. The vigilance is big of a thing as well. Ooh, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I don't like it. I am struggling here, guys. I am struggling. But it wouldn't be me if I didn't lose the first game. I think just playing creatures and trying to block each turn, because this stuff I can bring back once Squall comes out. I'm going to start taking 2 damage whenever they play a creature. That's not good. If I play Lorien's Brooch now, I'm going to lose 2 life. But I think, yeah, red, green, horrible combination of colours. You can get in the bin. Get in the bin. I can gain a life back by sacrificing Blood Artist to Rurik Thar. I don't think there's any other way I could have played this, to be fair. Yeah, that's got haste. So I'm going to be losing another 7 life here regardless. And I think that's going to be GG. What can I do? Can't play anything. I can't play anything. But I think Sun Titan would be a better choice here. If I've got a land. Perfect. So I can do that. So that's going to return me another creature. So I think Zephyroth, because it is like Blood Artist. I'm not going to sacrifice Sun Titan, so at least I can gain 2 life and kill Rarik Thar. I'm going... Oh, no. Yeah, nothing I can do there. Gain 2 life, but I'm dead. Dead, dead, dead. Dead, dead, dead. So I'll block that, and I'm dead. There was absolutely nothing I could do about that. Squall didn't have a chance. I don't know if it was the amount of mana I was pulling or the fact that it was green-red and they had a kill spell that could do... I mean, red, most kill spells are sort of 3 or less, you know, so yeah. GG, Rarik Thar. It wouldn't be me if I didn't lose my first stream game, so fair enough. Fine. I am not salty at all. At least I'm ticking off the goal. Yol, I chatted to him a little bit yesterday, and he said that when he tried to build Squall, it just didn't work, and he struggled to make it work. While I've been testing this deck, it's worked about 50% of the time, which is pretty standard, really. Being able to play Squall on turn 2 is going to be nice. So that is exactly what I'm going to do. And just hope that they don't have a kill spell. So Dark Ritual into Squall. Yeah. The good news is it's going to have double strike if he doesn't die. So we're playing a fairy deck. I didn't even look at the commander, sorry. Whenever another fairy you control enters, each opponent loses 1 life. Okay, I can cope with that. Well, each time a creature dies, one of my creatures, you're going to lose 1 life. So 2 can play at that game, friend. I've got nothing to return because I don't have any permanents in the graveyard, but Greedy Freebooter will be able to do that. Waystone Guidance is going to hit the battlefield next turn. There's not a lot of flying in this deck, unfortunately. I kind of built this as a tokens deck mainly, like I do with most decks, because I love tokens and I love creatures, and I love meeting players on the battlefield. I can't imagine that Squall is going to survive for long, but we're doing okay, he says. That's probably going to change. Okay, Tome-Bound Lich. Whenever this creature enters or deals combat damage to a player, draw a card, then discard a card. And it has Death Touch. That's not good. That's a good card to pull. But are they going to want to use it to do damage to me? That's the question. Oh, damn it! Wrong order. I'm gonna ups that because I didn't mean to do that. It's because I was thinking about whether I should attack. Okay, but that wouldn't kill Tome-Bound Lich either. But it does get double strike. And then gets me a life. I'm not gonna do it. So I wouldn't be able to play Squall next turn, but I would play Elish Norn and hope I pull another land. It's a risk. But it's a risk worth taking, I think. So I'm going to risk it. I'll take a trade. Yeah, I didn't think so. I thought they would want that card draw. Good thing is we can sacrifice greedy freebooter, and then we've got something to bring back for Squall, and know that is going to turn off their commander. Nice. I think this is definitely when yeah. I was going to say entering ability, but I don't think it is. They're going to gain 1 life, but they're also going to lose 1 life, so that's nice. And I get a treasure tote. Buster Sword! Amazing. Amazing. So, but I think Elish Non is the better way to go here. They can't counter it. And then I'm going to attack with Squall to give it double strike. And then I can turn that. Nice. What works really well is when you have the turn 1 white creature. It gives stuff. It gives stuff. It gives stuff. Oh my goodness me! It gives stuff that word, but I can't remember. Yeah, take another one. Brilliant. Okay, so let's play that. Let's play Buster Sword. Yeah, that's fine, because if we're milling cards, we can bring stuff back. And then I'm going to attack in with Squall. Let's see. I know it's getting annoying me saying it that way, but I can't help it. Okay, so that's dead. Okay, fine. They've got 1. Like I say, flying is a problem. I don't have flying, so I'm going to lose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I'm at 11. I can block 1. That's going to get me a life, and then yeah. But what's good is I can replay Squall. Okay, I don't want that to to resolve, so I'm going to gain a life. Nice. Okay, that's also good because yeah. And then they don't have any death touching, so I'm going to attack with everything. I'm going to gain some life, which is nice. Yeah. 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 Okay. And we'll end the turn there. And then I gain 2 more life. They lose 4. Alright. So I need to survive this round of attacks. Shutting them down from their entering the battlefield was definitely the right move. What do you get? Sorry. When this creature enters or deals combat damage to a player, draw a card, then discard a card. I'm losing 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. You can draw a card. They've got 1 mana. And then we'll attack in. And that should be game over. I mean, Ellis with Mobilize, Elish Non. Yeah, I think we're GG! There is GG. That was a good game. I enjoyed that. Okay. Yeah, yeah. I like it. I like it. So for the day, that leaves us at 1-1. which is not bad. Like I said, 50% of the time this deck works. Yeah. I'm sorry if the way I say Squall is annoying. I just can't help it. That's what happens in my brain. That's how my brain works. Gorgos, Vicious Watcher, Mono Green, big guys, Hydra deck. Is it going to be? Is this the one that gives Hydra's boosts? No white mana. But a way to make Squall. If we haven't even got one white mana. But we've also... I think there's a mulligan. Only white mana, but some good cards. Yes. Yes. Okay, because we've got the Arcane Signet. So we've got some Rampage. A Curse Marauder. Okay, so Hydra spells you cast cost 4 less to cast whenever a creature you control becomes the target of a spell. Gorgos fights up to 1 target creature, so lots of removal. It's a big beastie, but it's expensive. But green, lots of ramp. Lots of issues. So hopefully we can beat them before they get to that stage. And it's a big if. A very big if. They're going to be getting +1/+1 counters. So we can play Squall. Double strike, bringing stuff back. So we can keep bringing back a Curse Marauder. If we can get this damage in. So that's good. If there's no creature on the battlefield this turn, which I think there will be, yes there will be, Zavala is going to get in the bin. One, two, three. 1, 2. Let me just make sure I'm just tapping the right, because although I would have liked to have made that token a Thunderbond, doing this and then sacrificing that's dead, and then we can attack him with Squall and do lots of damage. But we have to sacrifice that again. GG! Gorgos, and that was enough to win us the game. They knew that I'd be able to keep bringing it back. I just needed that one way of making Squall unblockable, which I've got 2 ways of doing it in the deck. A land and the Lorian's Brooch. So we weren't able to pull that this game, but we didn't need it, because having that keep constantly going into the battlefield would have been enough to make them die. And then they would have had to have kept defending, and if they didn't have the creatures to defend, what were they going to do? What were they going to do? Okay, so we're playing against Tom Bombadil, and we'll check him out in a second. We've got that way, we've got Waystone, we've only got 2 lands, but this is a good hand. I'm happy with it. Not super happy with it. So 5 colours, as long as there are 4 or more lore counters among sagas you control, Tom Bombadil has hexproof and indestructible. Whenever the final chapter ability of a saga you control resolves, reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a saga card. Put that card onto the battlefield and the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. When I've played against Tom before, I find it's a lot of removal. So the sagas will be removal sagas that will go into the graveyard, then they'll be able to bring it back, and it's just this constant rinse and repeat of sagas coming into the battlefield, which is very frustrating. Very frustrating. But hopefully we can also play them at their own game by doing the same thing. Hopefully. They're going to need to get Giver of Runes, get rid of Giver of Runes first, because I can protect my creatures with Giver of Runes, which is good. But I've only got 1 shot at that. Unless I can get Squall onto the battlefield. We've got another way of giving him indestructible as well, so that's great. We can play Squall next turn. So I'm going to go with Zephyroth, because Waystone's Guardian and Sephiroth are an amazing pair, and we're not going to sacrifice Giver of Runes. We're just going to sit pretty. We're not going to attack. choose a card name. When you cast the spell with the chosen name for the first time this turn, draw 2 cards. So it's going to help the bath song. I don't know what that is. Chromatic Lantern. Gain 1 life. Okay. And pass. My turn. Ooh. Can't do both. But I may as well get that onto the battlefield. And then we'll play Squall. That's going to have Mobilise as well. We're not going to attack with Giver of Runes, because that would be silly. And we'll hold up Giver of Runes. Sephiroth's going to get double strike. And then we're going to get 2 awesome tokens. And we're not... No, I don't want to... I mean, card draw's good, but I'd rather do the damage. I think trying to get that damage in now is too good. They're going to sacrifice. I'm going to gain 2 life. They're going to lose another 2 life. And then we're going to pass. Now, depending on what they play here... Interesting. So they've got 1 mana up unless they've got another land. But it's because of Chromatic Lantern, it's an all colour land, basically. That's tapped. So I know it gives them double strike, but if I attack with everything, then they're dead. Let me think. Let me do the math on this. I just want to make sure. So they'd be taking 3, 6. We'll grab a swamp. And... Right, so they'd be taking 6. Then they'd be taking 7. No, because I need to hold back Giver of Runes because we don't know what they've got. Hang on. 6, 7. So they'd be taking 6, and then they'd be taking 4 lots of 2, which is 12. But I think maybe have they got a spell that returns attacking creatures to my hands or something? But Sephiroth would have flipped as well, and that would have been great sauce. But we won. Tom Bombadil, you were too slow, my friend. Too slow. Maybe because I had Giver of Runes, maybe they did have sagas that would have killed them, but they didn't want to play them at that stage because what was the point? But then you'd think if they had that, they would have wanted to get rid of Giver of Runes. Interesting. Very interesting. Another good game. GG, Tom Bombadil. Right, let's go into the next one. I keep getting high pitch. Sorry about that. If your ears are bleeding right now. Just to let you know that Discord is live. If you want to join Discord and see my decks that I'm going to stream with earlier and talk about Magic and nothing else, because that's what I do. Actually, I have lots of nerdisms. You know, I paint Warhammer, for example. Which at the minute I'm currently painting an old Knight of Chaos, which I decided to go white, but I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, I'm not sure about it. I wanted to go white and then the red for contrast. So yeah, we could talk Warhammer, although I don't know how to play Warhammer. I just like painting, but that's because at my pod we don't really play Warhammer. We did play Space Hulk, but then they taught me Magic, and then we've played nothing else since. We just literally play Magic, which I think is totally fair. Okay, so we've got 2 lands. We're playing against Grist, which is a flip creature. We'll talk about him in a second, but we've got a way to kill Grist with Bitter Triumph. We've got ways to create tokens. We've got ways to gain life and death touch. So I'm gonna stick. So Grist is a green-black creature. Whenever Grist or another creature you control enters, if it entered from your graveyard, or you cast it from your graveyard, you may pay 1. If you do, exile Grist, then return it to the battlefield transformed under its owner's control, and you create tokens. And for each creature card in your graveyard, create a token that's a copy of it, except it's a 1/1 black-green. So yes, this is the card that I was trying to think of, Selfless Saviour, because Squall and Selfless Saviour work really, really well. Hello. I just want to say that I was thinking. Okay. So we'll do that. Whenever this permanent enters or attacks, mill 4 cards and you may return a non. I'm gonna do that actually. You watch, I won't pull. Ooh. Aerith. No attacks. Fine. I don't know if that was the right play. Next turn we will play Rosie. Oh, no, we'll play Aerith. Start gaining life. I'm not going to block. Make creatures indestructible. So we'll play Aerith. We can start getting life. She can start getting counters. We can make her indestructible. Okay, so we're in quite a good spot at the minute. I think if we don't pull a land, I think it's going to have to be LS next turn. Create a 1/1 green. So maybe this is going to be a tokens deck overall. They know that they can make Aerith and be fair. I'm big brain here. I'm going to tap 1 to Swords to Plowshare. I mean, it only costs 2 to replay. Fanatic Lantern. Because they'll just be able to play Grist. Now we're cutting them off from their ramping. And then we'll play LS Ilkor. And then we'll attack for 2. We'll start gaining some life. We can sacrifice Selfless Saviour. Grist will die. They're going to lose 1 life. Did I not gain life from whenever another creature you control enters? Oh, whenever another creature you control dies, which when it loses 1 life. Okay, sorry. I thought I gained life for some reason when they died as well. But no, I don't. That's okay. I think Lord Skitter is possibly the best. Okay, fine. Fine. We can bring her back with Squall if we get to play Squall. Ooh. Oh, that's nice. That's a good pull. But gaining more life, gaining those tokens, so we've got defense, we can block, we can have creatures die, I think is the right way to go. And we can exile stuff from their graveyard, which means Grist will not resolve. So that's very good. I think that's the most important. They're going to have another creature. Can't block with the rats, unfortunately. That would be nice. But I can block, certainly block their token. I don't foresee Lord Skitter surviving, but if I don't pull a land, I think Swiftfoot Boots and then Lord Skitter in. See, they're looking at it, and I think they know. But when this attacks, I'll be able to draw 4 cards and you may return a non-creature card or a planeswalker card from your graveyard. So that's any creature in my graveyard, isn't it? So, yeah. going to be good. I just need more land. Okay, they can make their creatures bigger. I'm loving this. That is such a good card. Okay. Fine. Oh, flowering. Oh, nice. What? Yes, I think I want to protect Lord Skitter. Because we can just keep sacrificing their stuff from their graveyard. Wait, I've just had a thought. I have just had a thought. If... Hello, Francois. Good morning. Thank you for joining the stream. If I'm exiling their stuff, that's going to trigger Grist, isn't it? Whenever Grist or another creature you control enters. Oh no, because it's when it enters. Okay. I'm going to kill Oja. Okay, yeah. I'm going to pay 2 to play Flowering of the White Tree to make Overlord big. And then I'm going to play Bitter Triumph. I'm going to take 3 life. And I'm going to kill you. And then I'm going to attack in for 6. Oh, okay. And then I'm going to bring back... Indecision. To call you. That's Blink 182 reference. And then Squall next turn. Because then Overlord's going to get double strike. And hopefully if we get another land, we can do... We might be able to do we might be able to do Squall and then attach Swiftfoot Boots. Oh, maybe I should have brought back Saviour. Ah, damn it. But I still can. I could sacrifice Overlord of the Bauble to... No land. So I can't equip. Nothing to sacrifice here. I'm going to do it. It's going to get double strike. It's going to die to Thingamabob. And I'm going to get Selfless Saviour. I get a 2-2. Oh, interesting. Okay, this is interesting. We're kind of in a good state. I think I'm just going to start attacking with rats, to be honest, because... Yeah. Squall is a big beast. Of course it wouldn't get rid of Overlord, because it's got double strike. I can play Selfless Saviour. Which is going to make Squall indestructible. No blocks, fine. Okay, it is a big beast, but now that's tapped. what I can do is Selfless Saviour and Soul Warden. So I could do Soul Warden into Ellis. Big brain, big brain, big brain, big brain, big brain. Into Selfless Saviour. Yoinkus, Yoinkus. Now here's the problem. If I attack with all the rats, Squall doesn't get double strike, but it will do more damage, so double strike doesn't really matter. And then we can exile that. That's going to go straight in the bin. We're kind of shutting Grist down, which is nice, but we'll do more damage by attacking with everything. No, but then it won't get double strike. But then I can... Let's see who they block with what. My stomach's really rumbling. Francois says, made a new Brawl deck, but I think I need some input on it. Stomps face in like 30% of games, but struggles in most games. Okay, yeah, we can have a look at it. Do you... So they want to kill everything, that's fine. They're going to lose some life. I'm going to protect Squall. With that creature, lots of stuff to die. They're going to lose life, but I'm going to gain life. They are also going to be able to make stuff, which is unfortunate, but we've really got them down. So they've got some big creatures, but I'm not scared of those big creatures. We have a Death Toucher, so we could sacrifice the Death Toucher to kill Ojer again. Unstoppable Slasher, so if that does damage to my face, then it makes my life total go down by half. Wrist is back on the board, so now they have 2 Death Touchers. Now you see, here's the good thing. I could play Vona, killing Unstoppable Slasher and making my own. Is that the right call to go? I'm just trying to think how to best go through your day. I mean, if you have you joined my Discord already? I don't think you have you? Are you on Discord? I'm just going to take the 7. I'm not bothered about that. That's fine. That is absolutely fine. So, when that enters, exile target creature from a graveyard that was put there this turn, which is a copy of it. Okay. I'm going to play a Curse Marauder. I don't like the Discord user agreement. Oh, okay. I've not read it. I don't really care. Alright, well, we'll have a look after if you want to have a game, and then we can try it and see how it plays. So I'm going to get rid of the Accursed Marauder. They're going to have to sacrifice a non-token creature. So I'm going to sacrifice you. What do they get rid of? Bearing in mind, I'm going to exile it at combat as well. That leaves 4. Get another 1/1. We will play Rosy Cotton, which is going to make Squall bigger. And I'm wondering, do we have lethal? Because if we attack in with everything, they would lose. They'd be able to defend 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they defend 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1 token. Then that leaves 1, 2, 3. So that's 6, and then they'd lose life according to Ellis. Yeah, so I think that's good. Let's get rid of you. So I'm going to put a +1/+1 counter on you. Oh, I can't attack with Rosie, of course. So just by creatures dying alone, they're still going to lose those life. I don't know if this was the right move. But they have no choice to block. Yeah, so we can have a game afterwards, and we can check out your deck. I'm going to play a mono red deck. I'm not a massive mono red fan, but yeah. And they're dead. GG, Grist. Bloody G. I think, yeah, I pulled some really good cards then in that game. I think the Saviour, being able to get them to Wick was against this deck was right call. It would have been nice to have been able to get rid of Oja. Getting the life gain also was a big help. So yeah, Francois, if you want to invite me to a game, and then we'll play. Or you know what? I'm just going to invite you. I'll just invite you. I'm going to carry on playing with this. We'll do a best of 3. Keep in mind, I purposefully left out a Blood-Soaked Conqueror because I think its Enduring Tenacity win con is BS. Okay. Oh, is that the when I gain life, you gain life? I can't think of Blood-Soaked Conqueror. Oh no, that's the floating vampire. Floating. It just floats. Flying vampire, isn't it? Yeah. So I'm in the middle of building a couple of decks, so which I'm really pleased with. So we'll see how that goes. Oh, so this is an LSL core. So nice. Okay. Yeah, it's vampire. Okay. I'm gonna mulligan on that because although this is great, I don't have access to. No, I'm gonna keep actually. I've changed my mind. I'm not going to play that this turn. Oh, Authority of the Consoles can get in the bin. I don't mind. Okay, that's not good, but we can play that. So hopefully we'll start. So that we'll be able to get Squall. Ow. What is going on? Yes. I think that playing Grave Pact was the right way to go. God damn you. Yeah, nothing I can do about that. Do I have a way to kill that? Yes, yes I do. Just not now. Finally! Squall! But that means that... And being able to do that is also really nice here. I think Squall's going to die now. I don't think Squall's going to survive. Okay. Brilliant. Brilliant. Okay, that's really nice. So I'm going to play that into that. And I'm going to give you, because double strike isn't... double strike isn't first strike, is it? Fake cards? Yeah. Yeah, I like alchemy. I know you're viewpoint on alchemy, but here's the thing. I thought about what you said in the last stream, and I meant to say this to you. That alchemy, and you said that you don't like to put them in because you do want to test in real life decks, which is fine. But you're never going to really know how your deck plays because your opponents will always play alchemy. So it never really is going to give you how it plays against a in real life deck. So I thought about that. We may... And we'll give Squall first strike again, and we'll go in for another 6. And we're going to get one of those tokens, so that's nice. They gain a life. I don't need to know how my deck plays against fake cards, though. No, I know you don't, but this is the thing. You're not going to. So yes, dead, but I can play it, and it's going to have mobilize. Well, I guess fair enough. It's each to their own, isn't it? because yeah, I think it's all fair game, isn't it? Because everyone plays alchemy, so I think Blood Artist is next. Set that out. That's fine. So that's going to start doing lots of damage. Adeline's going to get double strike. These are going to gain life from Authority of Consoles, which is going to make their creatures quite hefty. God, Grave Pact would have been nice. As much as I want to... As much as I want to attach, I'm not going to. I'm going to hold that up instead. Well, so far I think your deck's nice. Excalibur 2 is grey card. I should put it in this deck really, because I did gain a lot of life. Not in this game. I'm losing a lot of life because of myself. Me, myself, and I. But I think it might be lethal next turn. Maybe. Yeah, I'm sorry, you're not going to like this. I'm sorry. But, yeah. Yeah. I'm sorry. GG? I'm just gonna play this again on that, just in case. Yes, thank you for joining today. Thank you for watching. Very much appreciated. It's good to see you all here. We are playing Brawl with Squall. Yeah, you can't play fake and broken cards and call it a good game. It is a good game. Look, I know you don't like alchemy. I know. But this is what Arena is. It has alchemy. So you can't complain about alchemy when it's just part of the game. That's how cheating works. Oh, I disagree. You have the ability to put alchemy into your deck as well. So all your opponents are going to play with alchemy cards because they are broken. But if you know that, then you should add them to your decks as well. That's my view. So yes, it is broken. When we played and you played with your alchemy deck is phenomenal. It's not part of the game. They're fake cards. It's part of the arena game though. It's not part of in real life game. You're correct. But we don't have to play another game because I am playing with the same deck. So, because I'm squalling. Thiabus, welcome! I'm loving Squall. Squall is running really well. So far it's 4 wins to 1 loss. Yeah, it's running really well. So the deck list is in the description on YouTube's and on SeeD on Twitch and Moxfield under Demonic Teapot and on Discord if you want to take a look at it. But yeah, it's running superbly. So did you want to do another one, Francois, or because I'm playing with alchemy you don't want to play another one? What are you thinking? Okay, I'm going to go back into Brawl then. Oh, sure, I'd like a game with land. Oh, okay. Hang on, let me this. Hang on. Stand. Yes, I spent gold on Fibblefit because I love the guy. I shouldn't have. I know. I'm trying to save my gold for the next set, but you know, right. I'll send you an invite. I can see that your deck is very good though. even despite you not having the land, you still were able to shut off a couple of stuff, which is good. I'm going to be peeing all afternoon. Now I've done a pint of juice. Okay. Let's see how we go. Yeah, the Brawl deck I'm building is mono red. What's his name? That's going to bug me. Sisay? Heck yeah, Brahim. I've been having good luck in Orzhov with Judge Magister Gabranth. Wow, I tried to build a deck with him and I just couldn't make it work. So, but I only played a few games and it was like, it went terribly, all 3 of them. So I don't know if I was just had a run of bad luck. But yeah, if you want to share your deck list, if you want to join my Discord, if you're on Discord, you can share your deck and I can have a wee look. It'd be nice to build a Judge Magister deck for a future stream. That'd be good. Orzhov is great colour combo. I'm gonna keep this because we have this and we have this. So I'm going to keep this. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. 1,000 times yes. Put the pen down. Stop fidgeting. Sorry, I tell myself every time, don't fidget it. Mono Musa, salutations, good morrow. How the devil are you? Thank you ever so much for joining the stream. You are a first time chatter on my stream, so it's good to see you. We are playing Brawl. Are you Arena player? Or do you just like to watch Arena? Or did you see me and were you attracted to my pretty face? I've been doing good, thanks for asking. What about you? Yes, I'm very good, thank you very much. Having a glorious... It's so much cooler today, so yeah. Yep, I play Arena, only the Magic game I've played. Okay, so how long have you been playing Arena for? I've been playing since November. Well, I love those lands, by the way. Francois, love them. A month, give or take. Okay, so are you enjoying it so far? Yes. I'm not going to play that now. I think getting that out to give me access to Mox Amber is good. And then we can still hold that up, so that's good. Yeah. Yep, I have. Okay. I'm not going to attack or do anything else or sacrifice anything. I don't know why I was asking that. Okay, so if you fancy it, you can always join the Discord. My link's in YouTube, and it's on Twitch. Sorry, not just YouTube. But I always show my decks there, and you can show your decks, and then we can talk about them. And there's a couple of people on. I mean, I don't have many followers, so I don't have many people in the Discord. Yeah, if you've got questions about decks or anything, then you can show them there, and then we can talk about improvements or whatnot. But I only play Brawl. But one person in the Discord called Quinn, they're really good at deck building, and they always offer advice and stuff. So yeah, definitely. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, definitely good if you want some advice, or and I stream normally Monday, Wednesday, Friday and Sunday, but I couldn't stream yesterday, which is why I'm doing today. I'm not doing tomorrow because I'm meeting my pod to play some real life Magic. So yeah, so I'll be next streaming on Monday. But yeah, it's good to have you here. I just bloody love Magic. I love it so much, but I'm also still learning. I've played Paper Magic since I don't know if that was the right move. I love Squall! Sorry, can't stop saying it that way. It's annoying, I know, but I do love him. Yeah, this deck works about 50% of the time. It's fairly good. They're going to be able to kill Elspeth if they attack, but I can do that. Authority of Consoles. Gonna give them a life whenever I play a creature. I wouldn't be able to do that. But I'm going to take out that one because that's, as long as you've lost life this turn, this creature has flying and vigilance. Yeah, so I think yes, it's going to die. Damn it. I can bring him back this turn, so that's fine. Losing to life. Right. I think having protection is going to be great. And then playing. I can get, like, I know I can do that. I don't want to play either. And then I'm going to give Squall Vigilance. Oh god, this is making my brain ache. So they're going to lose 8. That's going to give Essence Channeler flying. But Bartholomew's back. I wish I could kill that. That's probably the thing that's most Thank you, baby. A nice mug of frothy coffee. What's your favourite deck been so far? What, from the new Final Fantasy set? Wow, good question. You're new to the stream, so you don't know, but I hate playing against blue. It is the bane of my life. However, I'm a hypocrite and like playing with blue. So it's going to lose its counter. But what I could do that. And then I could sacrifice Squall to make Bartholomew a little bit bigger. Yeah, so I hate blue, I hate playing against blue, but I'm a bit of a hypocrite. And my favourite deck is probably blue-white, Tidus, Blitz Ballstar. Because building that deck, I just had so much fun with it. Oh, I pressed take action. I was thinking about my favourite deck. Oh. I am such an idiot. Well, we're gonna get a life from that. There's nothing I can do. I'm an idiot. Essence Channeler is getting big. She said. Yeah, this one's lost, and that was such a stupid misplay. Because that could have come back to the battlefield, and I'd have it right now. I've been enjoying playing Reanimator or similar things. I just love cheating out things for free or lower cost. Yeah, Noctis is good for that. Squall is good for that. Yeah, there is some really good cards. So, did you join because of the Final Fantasy set? I'm going to give you first strike, even though I'm not attacking. So, and we're going to end the turn. Now we've got Giver of Runes, I can protect and block Essence Chamber in that Channeler, not Essence, like, GG! Big game, isn't it? It's good. I'm dead. So we'll play one more to get the best of 3 out of the way. I think probably my favourite set is, of all time, is probably still Phyrexia will be one, because I love Phyrexians. Oh, but then it's close with Lord of the Rings and Final Fantasy. But I joined mostly because my partner convinced me. Okay, yeah, that's fair. I tried to convince the missus to play. She does not like it. She does not enjoy it at all, which is fair enough, and that's because she hates. She's very competitive, and I have this thing that where when I know I've got some good cards, I can't help but giggle, like, and she finds that infuriating. So yeah, we don't play as much as I'd like. That was rough till I got a second white. Yeah, yeah, there was nothing I could do about that one. I think your deck's really good. I'm surprised you didn't put that card that you said in. I've completely forgot. Bloodsoaked Conqueror in. So does your partner play? Arena or in real life Magic? And that's sort of what's got you into it. Bloodsoaked Conqueror. Oh no, you said you only play Arena, didn't you? I shouldn't have kept this hand. I wasn't concentrating. Silly Boots. Lava Spare Boots. Also, I'll show you my friend thing in my bob. So if you want to add me, I happily play anybody at any time. So anytime I'm on Arena, which is most days, I'll happily play. He plays Arena and tabletop. Not sure if he plays in online. I need white mana. I'm going to equip them and give him 4. And we'll end the turn there. This, I can't recommend it enough in any white deck. It is so OP. For being such a cheap card to get out, I just can't recommend it enough. So, if you're watching... Well, we may as well. I'm here against all odds. Hello, y'all. Thank you for joining. I know you're on a trip at the minute, so yeah, I appreciate you being here. And we'll attack in. That's going to just slow their roll just a little bit. They're going to be able to start giving token scrolls. Hive can get in the bin. Toxic can get in the bin. I think they need to adjust poison counters in real life, for one, but also they need to adjust it for Brawl as well. I think it should be 15 for Brawl and 20 for Commander, because losing that one doohickey, that losing to 10 poison counters just happens too quickly. There's too many overpowered cards that can do it. So yeah, and Toxic mixed with All Will Be One. I don't care about the poison, just the free token creature. Yeah, no, I know. I remember you saying about the poison before. At least I can block one of them and gain some life. And it's good to sacrifice stuff when you've got to sacrifice stuff, especially against this deck. Not having white mana is the issue I'm having right now. That's what's going to lose me the game. I love the token a turn effect. Yeah, it is good. I don't actually have this, which I should have, been as I love tokens. But there you go. But yeah, getting that one. So I'm going to lose a life, then lose 4, but gain 2. So yeah, it's not bad. It could be worse. I don't know why. I mean, I know that there's gonna be stuff that helps. Oh, thank God. Thank. Okay, and I'm gonna equip. I can't equip you. I've only got 1 mana. Let's see. Do I have anything in the graveyard? No, not currently. So I'm not going to attack. At least we can defend 2 of those tokens. Don't know why the Zelda theme tune came over me. Colour screwed, no more. Yes, thank goodness. And that is brilliant. God damn it. Alright, fine. But at least I can bring it back. I don't know why it asks me if I want to lose a life. I know there's cards that, you know, will do that. Will have, for goodness sake, I can't get my words out all the time. Yeah, Boots was smoother play, I think. Yes. And I'm going to not do that yet. I'm going to do this, because that's the only thing I can do, and then I'm going to equip this. And because this is endless, you can keep doing it. So you can unlock the second door, conjure a duplicate into your hand, then you can play it again, conjure a duplicate, and then whenever you conjure a duplicate, you give a creature first strike. So it's just a beauty of a card. We can bring Bloodthirsty Artist back. That's nice. We're gaining a lot of life. We can still then defend. Still losing a lot of life. Being able to play this would be great, but as we know from the last game, it died literally a turn after. Oh, you son of a bitch! Destroy all tap creatures. I am salty. I'm sorry to say it, but I am salty. Stop asking me. Of course I want them to lose life, not me. Why would I want to lose more life? 9 lives familiar as well. That will keep coming back whenever it dies. This is bad. Bad. Don't you lol me. So I'm a gamer and left my Discord inactive too long. Oh, so if you had to... See, I did. I had it set up ages ago and then I didn't use it because Discord to me scares me a little bit because I don't understand it. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna... yeah, no, I'm gonna do that. Okay, I think I'm dead next turn. But... Yep. Okay, what is with all the black mana and only black mana? So you can't equip that, so we'll yeah, got to redo. I'll be a longbow. Okay. Yeah, just whenever my link's active, I had to redo that as well because I didn't realise that stopped deactivating. Not deactivating. The link for the deactivates after 3 days or something. So I was telling people, oh yeah, it's live, and then that wasn't live. So then I had to redo it again. So, but I've set it up to it never. It's always live. So yeah, if you try and join, it will always be live. So just check my YouTube at any time. Yeah, and show me your decks and we can have a good old chinwag about them. And you can also tell me where I'm going relentlessly for my decks. Which, again, I don't mind. Anything goes in this channel, as you probably know. I hate this board wipe even more than the usual ones. Yeah. Because you can make it... If you're highlighting it to get rid of Squall, I'm going to be very upset. No, okay. Alright. Fine. Have it your way. These two. Not at the right time, bro. Not at the right time. Wait, hang on. I'm going to unlock that. Give you first strike, and then I'm going to equip you. Just in case you try and cheat me with something. And so they're going to block. I'm only going to get 6 life, but at least it's better than nothing. And then I think I'm dead next turn. Yeah. Squall's going to die, but at least I get all that life. So that's something at least. Yep. This turn. Or am I? I can block a lender. It's just not having the white mana because I've got some great cards in my hand. I may as well tell you because I'm dead. I think I'm dead. You'll attach. Oh, it's only going to give 3 counters, but yeah. I've got Elspeth Stormslayer in hand. I've got Adeline Resplendent Cathar and Rites of Oblivion, and of course Solitary Study. So yeah, that's dead. 3 poison counters. Yes, I want them to lose. I know it keeps asking me. I've been having fun with my legendary enchantments deck with Shrines, Tom Bombadil, and Journey the Unified since I love watching the world suffer. Oh, you evil, evil person. Oh. Yeah, we played a Tom Bombadil earlier in the stream actually, and I beat them. So that was nice. I'm dead this time. GG, Francois, GG. Yeah, the enchantment decks are good. They're very difficult to deal with. You know what? I'm dead. I'm not going to block because no matter what I do. So GG, you beat me in the best of 3. Fair. Your deck is very good, as I knew it would be. As I knew it would be. So why do you think you need some input on it, Francois? Yay, white land. Too late, too little, too late. Sad GG's, very sad GG's indeed. So if you can't see who I'm responding to, it's because I'm streaming on Twitch and YouTube. So just in case you are curious about that. So I'm going to go back into the Brawl queue. My consensus is Mothlight Processionist is stupid. Yes, it is a stupid, crazy card, and I don't own it. Wish I had it. Joda, I love. I built a Joda deck, and I really had fun playing with it. It was really difficult to get the balance of it down, but I think I achieved it in the end. I think. Yo, do you remember that stream? Do you remember? I think you would. I think you would followed me by then. Do you remember it playing well? My Joda deck. I don't remember. But yeah, I enjoy playing with Joda. Like you say, playing stuff for free is a beautiful business. Selfless Savior, great card in this deck. I do. Did it play well? I can't remember. Daxos is also good. We've got life gain, we've got +1/+1 counters, we've got Overlord, and we are playing Aragorn the Uniter. Great card. I said that like Trump. It's a great card. Sorry. Whenever you cast a white spell, create a 1/1 white human soldier creature token. Whenever you cast a blue spell, scry 2. Whenever you cast a red spell, Aragorn deals 3 damage to target opponent. Whenever you cast a green spell, target creature gets +4/+4 until end of turn. It's going to get stupid crazy. They're going to be ramping. They're going to be doing lots of stuff. But with my hero, Selfless Savior, and Squall, it's going to pop off hopefully. Well, as you saw, it takes several cards in combo to fire. Even when it fires, I'm only doing 2 to 3 non-combat damage a turn, and I want to double that or cut a card needed for a more consistent 3. Yeah, I know what you mean. It was taking a lot, but then when it does hit, it hits really well. It was scary. Damn it. But luckily for me, I can return a permanent, so that includes Sword of Vengeance. Getting rid of all that land is not good. I'm going to play Daxos next turn. It would be nice to make Squall unblockable, and we've got 2 ways to do that in this deck. Lorien and the land, which I forget what it's called. We may as well play you. You should add Death Touch giving cards for protection. Very good point. Very good point. What would you recommend? I don't know if I've got any. I've got the black... Just trying to think now. I've got the black orc. Is it an orc that gives... Whenever a creature gets a +1/+1 counter, it gets Death Touch. I feel like most of the creatures are small enough I might have an easier time in a pod. Yeah. Yeah, that's the problem with black and white, isn't it? You've got the ramping is, yeah, makes it difficult. Theoden, King of Rohan, is a great human. So whenever another human enters, target creature you control gains double strike, which is very nice to have. I'm going to play... I want to play Squall, but I'm thinking, do we get rid of Theoden? Because I don't want a double striking human every turn. But then we do have Saviour. I don't know about Death Touch giving cards. Yeah, we'll have a look. I'm not going to attack him. There's no point in attacking him. But we can sacrifice Selfless Savior to Theoden, and then we can play Craft. Interesting. A 4/4 trampling lifelinker. No, sorry. No, I didn't mean to do that. No, stop doing that. I'm going to block with Selfless Saviour. So they're only getting... Oh no, they're going to get off. They get off. Ignore what I said. I'm going to gain a life back. As great as Elspeth is, I think this is more important right now. Because they're going to have to get rid of a creature. And then I can bring Playcrafter back if they don't block. And we can just keep... We can just keep... Recarrying it. Gotta go now. Bye. Love you. Bye. Yo. Thank you for joining. Awesome sauce. And then we'll play Ocelot Pride. Which is going to get me a life and get me some tokens. So we may as well attack in for all of that. I should have gone with double strike. But we'll bring Playcrafter back to the battlefield. When I enter, I gain a life. They have to get rid of something. Get rid of Playcrafter. Then we make some kitty cats. We got some kitty cats. Oh, this is evil. Oh, it really is. I just need Squall to resolve each turn, but with Elspeth, the +1/+1s, and the flying, Aragorn doesn't have flying. Unless they play something now. Or a board wipe, because they are playing with white. So it is possible. If they don't play a creature, I'm going to bring back Saviour. Brilliant. So I'm going to bring back Saviour. So if they do a board wipe, I can make Squall indestructible. Because all these creatures I can bring back, and that's the beauty of this deck. So we're going to do Ocelots are what I need. Yes. Have you got it in real life? Because I can't believe how expensive it is. If I attack with everything, then that's going to do more damage than doing double strike. So I'm going to do that. Yeah. That's going to get me life, get me more thingy-mabobbies, and we'll bring back Selfless Saviour. And then I can play that as a land? No. I have one in paper, yeah. Oh, nice. Nice. Yeah, Ocelot Pride would be great in this deck. We've got some defenders for Elspeth. We've got lots of life. We can now bring back stuff. We're in a really good spot. Each player who controls a creature with 4 or greater draws a card, then destroy all creatures. Okay. So we will make you indestructible. And I'm going to gain lots of life. I mean, they've got white, so they could exile Squall with a Swords to Plowshare or Path to Exile. Or yeah, I'm jealous of your Ocelot Pride. I think Magic is way too expensive. I'm going to play Buster Sword. I'm going to equip Buster Sword. It's a pity I couldn't play that as well. And then we're going to give it flying and a counter. And they're dead. Unless they can stop this attack. GG, Aragorn. That we didn't get to see. That's unfortunately. So that's 5 wins to 3 losses. Yeah, that's nice. Nice. Good. Good game. Good game. Good game. Let's see who we're going to go against next. Thank you ever so much for the joiners. Oh, and someone's followed me on Twitch. Thank you. Very much appreciated. We've got 21 people watching on YouTube's. Thank you. Thank you for joining. I very much appreciate it. We're playing Brawl with Squall. The deck list, if you're interested, is on my Discord, in the description on YouTube, on the SD on Twitch, and also it's on Moxfield. So if you want to check it out, under Demonic Teapot with a capital D and a capital T. So yes, if you want to join that. I meant to show you my friend thing as well. If you want to add me on Arena, I'll happily play you anytime, but I only play Brawl. Although if you challenge me to a standard match, I would play standard. I do have a couple of decks. They're not great. Actually, I think some of the cards may be out of date. I think I'd have to make a new standard deck to do that. Yeah, Henny. So we've got ways to sacrifice stuff. be awesome if we had Grave Pact. But that means we can also get Mox Amber out, so if we don't pull another land and we've got Yehani on the battlefield, we'll be able to play Squall. Warren Soul Trader, again, we can sacrifice stuff and create treasure tokens. Not that I want to sacrifice stuff unless we've got lots of tokens, like last game sacrificing stuff with a Grave Pact. Chef's Kiss. Oh, sorry, yeah, I didn't even look. We're playing against Alayla, Artful Provocateur. Provocateur? I don't know. Flying, Death Touch, Lifelink. Other creatures you control with flying get 1+0. Whenever you cast an artifact or enchantment spell, create a 1/1 blue fairy creature token with flying. Oh, Selfless Saviour, you beauty. With this deck, Chef's Kiss, as you saw in the last stream. Last game, not stream. Ignore me, sorry. Yeah. This is the thing. Normally that would infuriate me. However, I don't want to sacrifice Selfless Saviour, but I can also make Yehani indestructible by either way, Selfless Saviour dies. So even if they kill my creatures, that would make me mad. However, because I know I can bring all of them back, it's fine. Sword of Vengeance is going to give me First Strike, Vigilance and Trample. Next turn I can give Yehani Death Touch. They're obviously not got anything that they want. Maybe they need lands. Who knows? Alright. Oh, nice. Love Barnet. Love a bit of Barnet. Prevents free spells. We're only going to attack with Yehani because that's going to do 4 damage. Can you think of any other low casting cost token generators that aren't alchemy? There's one from is it Lord of the Rings, and I think it's something villager. Does that create a token? We'll have a look after this, and I know not everything's on the stream, but I think giving Squall First Strike and I don't have the mana for that, that's a shame. So I can do... So I do the same amount of damage if I attack with all, so I may as well just attack with all. Maybe that's a mistake, maybe a haste creature. Having strength would be great. We can play Sheltered by Ghost next turn to get rid of Alayla. I love the artwork for Alayla. Yeah, we'll have a look after this game, because I can't think of anything off the top of my head, but you know what my brain is like. I get fog brain, for those that don't know, and trying to remember stuff like that is very difficult for me, and that's why I stumble on words. Just if you're interested, if you want. Oh, you dick. Okay, so we're going to sacrifice you to make Yehani bigger, and I'm going to sacrifice you to make Squall bigger. Thank you. Oh, I didn't attach the bloody boots. Oh, the sword. I'm an idiot. We do more damage by just attacking with Squall, so we'll do that. I have Bitter Blossom in the deck already. Yes, that's a good one. We'll bring back Selfless Saviour, and then we'll also bring back Warren Soul Trader. We're in a really good spot. We're stopping the free spells. We can survive the board wipes in less than a time. And we win! GG, Alayla. Great game. A Layla. That was nice. That felt nice in my balls. That was good. That was good. Okay, let's have a look. Some token generators that are cheap and cheap. And we'll also have a look for stuff to create Death Touch as well. So, and we don't want alchemy, which I can't not show alchemy, which is a bit annoying. I don't think. Can we turn off alchemy? No. So yeah, Basri, you can create a white one, a 1/1 white cat creature token. So that's very cheap. That's nice. Sorry for emphasising the P. I don't know why I did that. Rev Tithe Extractor gives Death Touch. I don't know if I have that. For the most part, as if you're new to this channel and you've not seen me before, I'm a free-to-play player apart from Mastery Pass. So I'm stuck on wildcards and I don't draft because I'm terrible at it. So I normally open a pack a day because I really enjoy opening packs. It gives me and scratches a little itch that I have. But I'm saving my gold now for the next set because I've got everything from Final Fantasy that I wanted, and I want to get those those borderless lands. Are stunning. So I want to be able to do that, which I know you can get from playing Jump In if they use them in the Jump In. So we'll see. Anyway, babbling. Right. Rev gives Death Touch. So we'll have a look at that. Let's have a look. I imagine, Francois, you've probably got everything that I've got and more. Let's see what we can find. Calling Chorus is good. Gives you those colourless Phyrexian Mites when it dies. Little cheap 1/1, good blocker. Not gonna, you can't recur it obviously, but obviously that's white red, so you can't do that. That's a cheap battle menu, but you can only create one token. Unless you've got ways to bring it back somehow. Builder's Talent for a wall. Yeah, Bovine Intervention. Is it creatures you're specifically after? Or enchantments, or is it something permanent you want to continuously be bringing those stuff back? Clarion Spirit, that creates 1/1 white spirit whenever you play your second spell. Griffin Airy. No, I need a token creature every turn. Yeah, so Griffin Airy would be good. You could always use Populate cards, which has come from Mono Musa. So yes, you could always use Populate cards. We can also search for Populate, although I don't have access to many Populate cards. Oh, what's the one that when you unlock it? I think you had that on the board actually. What's the one that when you? I think it's. I mean, if you're blinking, then Resolute Reinforcement. When this creature enters, yeah, that's on enter. You Steward of Solidarity, you can exert it and create a 1/1 white warrior creature token with Vigilance. Tried the Griffin Airy, but 3 life is not super reliable unless I can generate more token creatures. Right, okay, I see. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Caretaker's Talent, that's what I was thinking of. But that doesn't keep recurring. When this creature enters, create a food token. Whenever an enchantment you control is put into a graveyard. Oh, what about... I mean, it's 4 mana, but what about the cat that... Leonin War Leader creates you the 2 tokens, and that works really well with Felidar Retreat and obviously Mirel. They're not cheap to get out, but they're going to create you a lot of tokens. And if you pair that with what's the card that makes everything all creature types, because I often find that the best token generators are the cats. So whenever I build a token deck and have white, it tends to end up being a lot of cats because then with things like Felidar, Thingamabobby, you can give them lifelink and whatnot. Excuse me, which I have in paper in my Selesnya deck. Excuse me, I'm sorry. All right, frog. Right, Wildwood. Oh, it's like a sneeze. I can't think of it. Yeah, Maskwood Nexus. Make everything a cat. You know, with say Arabo, you're going to be able to create a cat whenever a cat enters. So I like Mirror better than the cat. That only produces 2. Both require attacking, which is suboptimal. I think a cat collector would be better. Yeah. Plus, if you did play Maskwood Nexus with Mirror, everything becomes a soldier. So I really think that Maskwood is great in any token generating where it relies on soldiers, cats, or whatever. I think it's such a good card, and it can create a token itself. So even if you've got no cards in hand, guess what? A 2/2 blue shapeshifter creature token with Changeling. So I think it's a great card for 4 mana, if you've not thought of that already, which you probably have. Yeah, that's my opinion on it. And then Roaming Throne, obviously, should go in every deck that requires a card type. So yeah, I'm not sure if you agree with that or not, Francois, but that is my opinion, and I'm going to stick with it. Yes, did you want to have a look at any other card? I'm just, like I say, you've probably got more access. I mean, I can think of is Inkmoth Nexus on Arena? I don't know. Inkmoth. I don't have it. Oh, I think that's because I've reset it. I'm an idiot. Hang on. Inkmoth. No. No, it isn't. I just bought one last night at my local. So it's a land. Oh. I mean, I should have brought it up anyway. No, it's not. Oh, there are lands that... Yes, there are lands that create tokens, though. There is a... whenever you attack, you can create 2/1/1 red warrior creature tokens that are tapped and attacking. Sacrifice them at the beginning of next end step, so it gives you a creature, or an attacking creature mobilized. So that's nice. Especially with your death touching and going to stop people from blocking. If you didn't know of that one. Thousand Moon Smithy. Amazing card. And the golems are each equal to the number of creatures you control. And then when it flips into a land, whenever you tap it to create a creature, you create a token. Which is also its power and toughness equal to the amount of creatures you control and or artifacts. So if you didn't know of that one, which I imagine again you probably already did, great card, and should go in most white decks. that are specially token decks. Yes. Nothing else I can think of, I'm afraid, unless anybody else has got any other ideas. Right, so let's have a look at my... Oh, didn't mean to press home, I meant to press decks. Let's have a look at my deck again and have a look at... That's next game, next stream on Monday. That's who I'm playing with. And it's working really well, I'm really enjoying playing with it. But I'm not going to say anything more about it. If you want to see the deck, it'll be on Discord after this stream. What was I looking at? Rev. Okay, Rev Tithe Extractor. Whenever you attack target creature gains Death Touch. Whenever one or more creatures you control deal combat damage to a player. Rev, create a treasure token, then look at the top card of that player's library and exile it face down. You may cast that card for as long as it remains exiled. That's bloody awesome. Ugh, damn it, I can't believe I don't have it. Well, I can, because I don't have a lot. How do I make a ton of white 1/1 artifact gnomes for free? Well, it would be Anim Pakal is the only way I can think of, but obviously that's red-white. Yeah, Rev is pretty awesome. Rev really is pretty awesome. I can't think of any other way other than... You see, we talked about this the other day. Could you create a... I mean... Yeah, another cat that would create a gnome. We talked about this, what commander you could build to build a gnome deck based around gnomes. And I guess with the new set, I'm assuming, aren't they bringing in... I've tried to stay away from the day the set comes out. I'm going to do a stream. I think it's going to be an extra stream because I don't think it comes out on the day and it comes out in the evening. But I think I'm going to do a stream where I open 50 packs because although I'm a free-to-play player, I've budgeted and I've allocated some money and I'm going to pre-order the Mastery Pass and the 50 packs because I love pack opening. So I'm going to open those packs on the stream. So I've tried to stay away from spoilers, which is really difficult. But isn't something means that something's coming out, which means that legendary artifacts will be able to be your commander from the new set onwards because of ships. But I don't know if that's artifacts or ships or vehicles or its own special subclass, or if it's artifacts and vehicles. I don't know, because I saw it and looked away because I didn't want any spoilers. So yeah, if you know the answer, then yeah, please say. But I can't think of anything that would create multiple gnomes unless you can blink multiple blinks. Did I? Oh. All right, getting ahead of myself. Let's craft and see. So we're not thinking alchemy. We're thinking tap 2 untapped artifacts and creatures you control. Put a +1/+1 counter on this creature. Create a 1/1 whenever you cast a creature spell. So Altec, Matter Weaver. I've been trying to figure this gnome puzzle to work with Urza. Is red the only way to gnome effectively? I don't think so, looking at this. I think to gnome effectively. I like that. To gnome effectively, I think Thousand Moon Smithy, Altec, with Maskwood Nexus, which will create a gnome, create more gnomes, everything will be a gnome, Roaming Throne. Have I been clever and solved that? Or, well, I know ours is blue, So you wouldn't be able to play Thousand Moon Smithy or Old Take Matter Weaver unless you chose a different commander. But if I solved the puzzle, or are you just sitting there going, yeah, I know that, idiot. Which is, believe it or not, you're probably going to believe this, the face and look my wife has when she looks at me all the time. Yeah. You obviously wouldn't be able to do that with Urza. Well, you would be able to play Maxwood Nexus. Yeah, there's just not a lot of options, is there, for blue? Yeah, no. But I think the way to create those tokens is with Maskwood Nexus. And I'll keep saying it. Thousand Moon Smithy, Old Take Matter Weaver, and just constantly cast creature spells. Create those gnomes. Thousand Moon Smithy will add to it. Yeah. That's what I would do. Personally, if I wanted to get multiple, I think. I mean, that is a great card. I didn't know of its existence until right now. So, yeah. I'm actually going to add that to the list of things I want. Hopefully, when I open the 50 packs, I'll get wild cards. Because, as you can see, I am poor. Very, very poor. But I think it's worth it for £55. The Mastery Pass is always worth it. If you've never done it and you're watching the stream, I think it's worth it. I'm a poor person, so putting money to it is a big thing. But I play Arena every day, and over the year you've got to think, well, if it's a game I play every day, I'm never going to quit Arena because I love it too much, and I'm never going to get bored of Arena. So playing that every couple of months over the year isn't a massive amount to play on something that you play every day. Is the way I look at it. But for that, I get access to a card, and I get 50 packs, then 5 golden packs. So hopefully with that, I'm going to get access to lots of wild cards, and then I've got a list of cards that I don't have that I should have, and every person should have, that then I can unlock. Fingers crossed. Hee-haw, Thibus! Home Slice, I am in waiting on your approval. I will approve you this second. Welcome back. Thank you ever so much for joining. I only have 11 people, so we are very lonely. Reject. You are now a member. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Right, let's go back to it. You're here to watch me play Magic, I'm assuming, if you're here watching. So let's just do that. And we are playing with Squall this stream, and Brawl, because that's all I play. Because I love Brawl. Although I know they're two separate beasts, but yeah. And we're playing Emoti. Lots of free spells. Boromir, 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 Boromir. Okay, no Boromir. That's something this deck doesn't have. I could put a tutor in it for occasions such as this. Do I mulligan and hope that I find Boromir, or do I stick with it when I've got a really good land mixture, really good cards, and a way to give a creature haste and ward? Too late, stuck with it. Sorry. Sorry, Lighted Halfling. Great card. Play that while we play that. I'm going to play Daxos rather than Blood Artist, I think. Blood Artist will be the next one. Solitary Study, if you've not watched one of my games, great card. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Especially with Daxos, because his power remains the same. It's his toughness that gets better. So I think, rather than Blood Artist, that's what I'm going to do. Yes. Oh, Home of the Host, I'm getting the bin. Right. Okay. I'm going to play Blood Artist. And yeah, we're not going to attack. We're just going to hold back, be patient, see what we can pull. I'd stick 3 lands, thank you. I should have waited for the response. Yeah, this is not going to go well. I can already sense it. It would have been nice to get a land though. Do I play Squall? They've got 1 green mana and a treasure, so they could have a counter spell, being as they are shitty blue. Even though I do play with blue, or I could kill one of their creatures, see if I get a land next turn, and Squall it and Lavas by our boots. Because I can't attack with Squall this turn anyway. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. Because then I can do the loop. If I can make Squall indestructible, play the room. Yes, I think you probably might have been right. Playing stuff for free is going to be a right nightmare. This is why I need Boromir. Okay, so we're not going to see a Moti this turn. Oh no, we are. Okay, fine. Tells you what I know. So are they going to get rid of Lava Spur? Probably. Yeah, saw that coming. They couldn't get rid of Decklist itself just because. Yeah, I think it's going to have to be the room, isn't it? Alright, we'll do that. And then I'll hold up the Not Dead After All. Probably should have played Squall. I just... Ah, damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Is it whenever you whenever you cast a creature spell? Oh, every fucking turn. Excuse the French. We're going to make a copy of Emoti. So they're going to cascade into something free. Can I unlock the room, or is it only so I can't really see it? Oh no, I can. Yeah. Oh, I should have unlocked the room. I should have known. Right, Squall. It's time. Not having access to other life. I mean, I could Aerith and then hopefully make her bigger because creatures die. Ah, yeah. No, I think I'm done. I think I'm lost. Oh, so annoying. So annoying. Blue. This is why I hate blue. Blue can get in the bin. And Mana Tithe. And white spells that shouldn't, you know, shouldn't have be doing stuff like that, because that's a blue tree. They kill Daxos because they can destroy target artifact or enchantment, and Daxos is an enchanted creature. They're going to want to do the big thing because, yeah. I mean, We're okay on life. That's the annoying thing. Fuck off. Mana. Fuck off. Oh my god. Excuse me. You're right, Francois. I'm sorry for swearing, but I bloody hate that card. Okay, I should be back. You should be able to hear me and everything should be hunky-dory. That is really annoying. But I am back. I'm just waiting for the game to load. Bloody fly. Oh my god. Yes, we had a power cut. So I'm really sorry we had a power cut. I wasn't just shutting off and going away upset. Yeah, only me that would happen to. There's a storm. It said there's going to be storms all day today, so yes, very annoying. But I am back, so thank you very much. Yes, everything should be up and running. Welcome back. That was really annoying. I'm sorry. So I'm going to stream till 2 o'clock because obviously the power cut shut everything down. I know that I was a little mad at what they played. I can't even remember what they played now when it shut off, and it shut off at just the wrong time. So I didn't shut off because I was mad. I thought I'd accidentally turn my PC off, and then all the alarms started going off around the area. So I was like, oh, okay. But yeah, we're back. But obviously the PC's being super slow now, really annoying. If you weren't joining the live before, fuck off, fly, stupid thing. Hi, I'm In Around Plays and I'm Craig and I'm playing Arena Brawl with Squall, SeeD Mercenary. So hopefully it will load up in a minute, and yes, and then we can get back to playing. I think I was going to lose that game anyway. I don't think, and I'm going to count it as a loss because actually, I would have pulled the perfect card to end it all. I wouldn't have done. Okay, so where are we at? Come on, don't be slow now. It's because this PC isn't the best. It's not the best PC. So it's so it just takes a while for everything to load in. And obviously, it's making Arena go very slow. So yeah, so welcome back. Really annoying that I had a power cut. Are we going to get back into it? Are we going to get? Well, come on. And there we go. You should be able to hear the game and me and everything. No, go away. Sorry, screen popped up in front of Arena. Yeah, you should be able to see everything here. So, yes, we're playing with Squall. So, for those that haven't seen it, I'll just quickly show you the deck. If you're new and you didn't watch the first part of the stream. But, yes, I'm streaming till 2 o'clock. So, yeah. So, we're playing with Squall. Here's the deck. For those that are interested. Oh my god, things keep popping up in front of the screen. Come on. And I'm getting dive bombed by a fly. And then we get a power cut. And then the internet router takes ages to bloody restart. So I was scrambling around for my phone. And we get terrible signal over here. So yes. Another pop-up. So here is my deck if you are interested. You can copy it if you want to copy it. Have a look at it. It's in the description on YouTube and it's in the SD on Twitch and it's also on my Discord, which you can join. We talk Magic, Phoebus has joined, and they've put a picture of their deck on, so I'm going to have a look at that after Discord, which I'm looking forward to seeing. So yes, with that being said, you're here to watch Magic, and that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, we're there. Everything's fine. I can't make it up. Every stream, something goes wrong. Every single time, but it wouldn't be me. We're playing against Captain Storm, Cosmium Raider. Is that the Captain Storm that has haste and creates treasures? No, because that's just red. Red-blue. I don't think I remember this. We're going to keep this hand because we've got Cloud, we've got 3 lands, we've got Greedy Freebooter, we've got Swiftfoot Boots, and we've got Sephiroth. Whenever an artifact you control enters, put a +1/+1 counter on target pirate you control. Well, we're going to play a pirate, so have that in your pipe. And a Sumo Kit. Hopefully we'll get another land, because then I won't play Squall, because they're playing red and could kill Squall. If they don't counter Squall, I'm going to wait until I've got 5 lands, and then I can attach Swiftfoot Boots. Unless they kill Swiftfoot Boots. I mean, maybe, thinking about it, I possibly should have played White Mana Swiftfoot Cloud, because I could then get, I'm going to do that this turn, and fetch Lorien Brooch to make Squall unblockable. I think that's possibly the right way to go, because they definitely have so that's good. So we'll do that, we can attach our boots, and we will get Lorien Brooch. And we'll attach you to you. And I'm going to attack with both. Let's just start attacking. Let's start getting their damage down. Yep, I was hoping that might happen, because now next time I can definitely play Squall and then attach the Swiftfoot Boots. So that's big brain smarts there. Big brain smarts, right? And then Lorien Brooch will make Squall unblockable. That would be nice. So then we can bring stuff back. It needs to have a better feature to it. Which we hope, because it's my favourite character of all time. And we're going to attack in. They're not going to block with Emporium Thopterist, they're going to want that Thopterist. Or are they? Or aren't they? Or are they? They will not. So we've got a nice little pirate again. So we can just keep chump blocking, keep bringing that back. Next turn I'm going to get Lorien Brooch out to... In fact, I'm going to sacrifice Cloud, because if I bring that back, then I can make Squall indestructible as well. That would be nice. And Trample would be nice. Thank you for rejoining the stream. There were so many of you on YouTube, and I had a power cut. So if you're wondering what happened, there you go. My PC's down here, and sometimes I can rest my foot on it, because I'm a fidgeter. You've probably noticed I am a fidgeter. I fidget a lot. And I put my foot on it a lot. And the amount of times I've turned the PC off, and I really try not to do it, and that's what I thought I did, but it was a power cut. So, yeah. Very annoying, but we're back. We're playing Brawl with Squall. It's taken them a long time to figure out if they want to put a +1/+1 counter on a pirate. Hello. Yes, I think I'm definitely going to sacrifice Cloud, but it's more important to then, yeah, Cloud, and then I'm going to play Lorien Brooch. No, sorry, thought process. Sacrifice Cloud, And maybe the greedy freebooter. No, but then I can only bring one back. Okay, interesting. Can I do both Sephiroth and Lorien Brooch now? I can make Squall unblockable. Shouldn't have done that. Shouldn't have done that. Should have just attacked with Squall. Because, well, I guess it doesn't matter. I can bring Cloud back next turn if they block. Because Cloud doesn't have first strike, it's all going to happen at once. Well, would I be able to bring Cloud back? Not sure. If this is partly an equipment's deck, I think they're going to be able to make Captain Storm trample at some point. I think that's probably going to come. Glad things are better. Thank you. Figured it was just sudden or something. Yeah, it was bad. And I was running around my phone. I couldn't get a signal on my phone to message, and I was trying to log on my phone to YouTube, and it wouldn't let me. And yeah, so the headless chicken moment did happen for a while. I think they don't want me to find another equipment. So I think Sephiroth getting rid of Cloud. I think that's going to be the way to go. And the great thing about Double Strike is I can bring two things back. So it doesn't have the create a treasure token, but it doesn't have trample or anything like that. Fine, so I'm going to lose 7 life, and yeah, I'm going to put plus. What else can they do? Draw a card. Yeah, okay, fine. Oh, that's going to give them quite a bit of mana, and I'm going to lose a lot of life, but I can take it. I can take it because I'm a good boy. Awesome. It would be nice to have a kill spell like Swords to Plowshare or something. It would be nice to have something like that. Or Boromir, which would stop all of this nonsense here, because they are getting quite wide. Roaming Throne's going to double their triggers, so they're going to get +2/+2. I don't think we can survive. I wish he had vigilance. Right, let's bring back those chump blockers. Right. I could do... what could I attach? Okay, I'm going to make... yeah, nothing I can do about that. We've got some blockers, so not at this turn. But I'm still going to be taking lots of life because of the flyers. But unless they kill Squall or the Lorien thing, they are definitely dead next turn. Or if they make, I don't know, Captain Storm flying, which, if it's an equipment deck, they do have the ability to do that. So if you missed the first part of the stream, we're playing Brawl with Squall, and we've won 6 and lost 5. And I did count the game where it got cut off as a loss. I think I was going to lose. I think. Because they were just too wide. That's what she said. Stupid joke. Right. Okay. Interesting. I mean, they could have a spell that's going to return creatures to hand, attacking creatures to hand, maybe. But then they couldn't do that with Squall because it's got hexproof. I'm not going to attack with everything. Interesting. What am I holding priority for? Or are they just salt roping? GG Waffle, thank you for the game. Captain Storm. The pirates were no match for me. Just to hold it, yeah. Annoying when they do that. You shouldn't salt rope. It's bad form. It's a bad form. Especially if you're playing with pirates. Because that's what Captain Hook says. I'm not funny. Prevent all damage that would be dealt to you and creatures you control this turn. Okay, I think I already have that. So let's carry on. Let's carry on. So no stream tomorrow, which I know my schedule says tomorrow, but no stream tomorrow because I'm meeting my pod in real life for a game of Magic, which I'm very excited about. Good hand. Keep. Poor form, Shmee. Poor form, Shmee. You. Let's have a look what we've got. This land ends as tapped unless you control a swan. Okay. Nice bit of card draw there for me. That hand is definitely, yes. Waystone's Guidance. Chef's kiss. How dare you, sir or madam? How dare you? This will not stand, and therefore I will make you pay. In this life or the next, I will have my vengeance. Shelob, we didn't even look at Shelob. I know Shelob, and that's why, so I apologise. Death Touch and Ward 2. Other spiders you control have Death Touch and Ward 2. Whenever another creature is dealt damage this turn by a spider you control dies, creates a token. That's a copy of that creature, except it's a food artifact with 2. Sacrifice this token, you gain 3 life. It's a beast of a card. I think... Sephiroth. I think this deck is going to consist of lots of kill spells. I think that's what this deck is going to have. I just have a feeling. And the great thing with Mobilize and Tarion, see, they're looking at it, but I'll be able to bring this stuff back, so that's okay, because it's all 3 mana or less. So that's fine. I just don't have a way to protect Squall, because they are going to play another. Oh. Hellish Norn's nice, but I can't play it this turn. So we're just going to play that. It's going to have Mobilize. I don't think that it's going to survive. And they're going to have a big spider. The spider. Let's amputate. Sword Plowshare. That's good. to pay what? Pay 1. Not attacking. Not on this turn. We're just going to sit and wait. And hope. Hope that they attack with Shelob. Awesome. That's perfectly fine with me. I can't get... I mean, Rosy Cotton, and then hold up 1. Because whenever it enters, we can give a creature +1/+1. And lots of tokens are going to be entering. Entering what, though? So, let's give Squall a +1/+1. And when they try and kill it, we can indeed make Squall indestructible. And then guess what? We can be bringing stuff back. I mean, I know Twitching Doll has Death Touch. I know. Will Squall die? Does Squall die? Death Touch. Does Squall die? I don't know. No. Squall does not die. Nice. Not getting to bring something back, that's annoying. But we have a massive Squall. And we've got a way to sacrifice Sackfair. He has first strike. I didn't think Death Touch was considered first strike though. But maybe that's maybe I'm misunderstanding that from something. I don't know what that would be exactly. Okay. Immobilizing Elish Norn would be really nice. Shelob, get in the bin. I'm not a Soul winner, I promise. Not normally. Congratulations, Shelob. I thought I just felt a little tiny bit Barrow Blade would look good too. Barrow Blade. I don't think I have Barrow Blade, but we'll have a look. We will have a look. Yes, because they were killing my things at first, I thought, oh, this is just going to be one of these games where they just kill everything, and I struggle to. I'm just combating summoning sickness for the whole game. That's what I thought was going to happen, and it didn't. So yeah, good. Burrow Blade. I'm assuming that's from Bloomborough. I don't recognise the name. Barrow Blade. Barrow Blade. Double strike hits like first strike. Okay. I'm not sure I thought why it didn't. I think... Maybe... Oh, maybe... when I was playing the game, they had first strike and death touch, and I assumed... And I didn't realise I had first strike as well or something. Maybe. A quick creature gets +1/+1 whenever a quick creature blocks or becomes blocked by a creature. That creature loses all abilities until end of turn. Nice. That would be really good. That is a really good card. I like it. You're right. You are absolutely right. It's now on the list of things to add. There is a big list. A very big list. I've mainly find that I'm really lacking in red stuff. Like I should have Lalia. That's a really good card. Don't have that. And when the only creatures I've really got are goblins. and some pirates and a few dragons from the set, but they're really high-powered dragons. So, yeah. That's been my experience when I've been trying to build them on a red deck. It's always goblins that I've got. And because I love creature decks and not... Second Grist were played today. I wonder if it's the same person. I can't remember. Right, we won the last one. Let's see if we can do that again. Good hand. Mana, not great, but we do have a Mind Stone and we have a removal. But we have Thunderbond with Lord Skitter is... lovely stuff. Lovely bit of stuff. So we're going to keep it and we're going to play Mishra's Bauble. I don't think I'm going to waste Swords to Plowshare on Grist because they can just bring it back with 3 mana because it's just so cheap. What do you reckon? If you can build it, Squee the Immortal is bonkers. Yeah, I don't have Squee. They have that in paper. Great card. I forgot about that. Do I Swords to Plowshare it? So they could bring it back for 3. What's great about Lord Skitter is it's perfect against their deck because it exiles cards from their graveyard. And Grist cares about cards coming back from the graveyard. Oh, that's gross. I may live to regret that, but I may as well. Just slow them down a bit. But cards coming back from the graveyard is what they really want to do. But Lord Skitter is going to stop that from happening. Wow, I did not expect them to concede at 1 bit of removal. That's great. GG. Let's see what we get. Yeah, got it already. Cool I am. Right, so far we've won 9 games, but I could have sworn that said 8 games then. So either 8 or 9, we've won so far. I've got 15 minutes left. The scoop, the big scoop, which gives us the big W. Thank you very much for joining. Sorry about the interruption earlier. The highlights for previous stream will be out tomorrow on YouTube, and then my next stream is Monday. Arabella, the abandoned doll. I'm going to be taking lots of their stuff to my face directly. So we want to try and beat them off so they can't put their stuff all over my face. Right. Shadowy Backstreet. And then we'll do a Mishra's Bauble. Because, just so I know, also gives me card draw, but it deals X damage to each opponent and you gain X life, where X is the number of creatures you control with power 2 or less, and that's whenever they attack. Heir Apparents, this used to be a lot of Heir Apparent decks would do this. Do I have a way to deal with Heir Apparent if this is a Heir Apparent deck? No. What's brilliant against Heir Apparent is, not that I'm saying that this is a Heir Apparent deck, but from Mercenary, it's going to be it. Is the worm. The Phyrexian worm. What's the worm? The worm. Come on, you know the worm. The worm. Oh, you fell for my trap. I knew you were going to do this off the trap. This is just what I'm going to play next. Playcrafter, I think getting Lord Skitter out would have been nice, but I'd rather slow them down than that, and then with Squall, then we can start doing the loop with Playcrafter. That would be nice. Because they can't play Arabella this turn. Maybe they'll play Mercenary, no creatures. I play Squall. Would have been great to have Swiftfoot Boots on Squall as well, but I can't do that. But Squall, Legion Warboss. At the beginning of combat, on your turn, create a 1/1 wobbling creature token with haste. That token gets haste until end of turn and attacks this combat if able. Squall attack, because then I'm going to get double strike. Masker Worm or girl. Masker Worm or girl. Yes, Masker Worm. Great card. And when Masker Worm comes out, they tend to scoop pretty quick. Taking that 2 damage. I think I might protect, because they're playing red and white. Oh! Carl can get in the bin. Okay, well. One, two, you. And then put them the rats down here. To attach you. And then I'm going to play you. And then I'm going to attack in the Squall! Good old Pestilence. Yes. So we can bring... I'm surprised they didn't block with a Goblin. That really surprises me, that does, because we're going to sacrifice Bladecrafter, they're going to sacrifice Creature. I'm going to gain a life. And then guess what? We're going to do it all over again. And if they don't block, we're going to be doing it twice per turn. And Impakal is going to get bigger, so she's an issue. She is an issue, but this deck does have enough to keep recurring Playcrafter. I know that there's cards. Luminous Broodmoth comes back as a flyer. I'm going to do this, hear me out, because it will get rid of the counters offer, so she'll be creating less tokens. So we still lose life, fine, that's fine, it is what it is, but they now have to block with Luminous Brood Moth, or can't exile anything, but we can attack him for 3 with double strike. So yes, if they block with Luminous Brood Moth, Squall is going to die. But Playcrafter, gain a life, they lose a life. Tokens don't return. Screw you. And we'll do Playcrafter again. I don't know why they didn't do that the first turn. I don't think I'm going to be able to beat their token making ability, but I've still got really good life. What I need is a kill spell. Get rid of Luminous Broodmoth. That's what I could do with. So I'm not going to lose that today. Now. great, but not what I need right now. Oh dear. Alright, homie. I'm off like a prom dress. See you in Discord. Thank you very much for joining, dude. Really good to see you. Oh, we may as well play that now, because token creatures get +2. But got nothing to sacrifice, and then we attack in. They've got 2 blockers. 3 blockers. 4 blockers. Squall is getting nice and big. So I'm going to lose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 whenever they attack. 4, sorry, because of luminous brood moth. Idiot. Big question for them. Do they attack? If I just hover over this, they may think I've got something. The good old bluff. The good old bluff that will see me through. I mean, they can do a lot of damage. They're not gaining life though, considering they've got Griffin Prairie area or whatever it is. Okay. So I'm going to lose that. GG, it was enough. It was enough. Yeah, bloody Arabella. And you think, just a little guy, nothing to worry about, but it's never nothing to worry about. Because she's evil. She's an evil doll, and I know she's haunted. I just know it. You know it just by looking at her. Zergo, Thunder's Decree. That's going to have mobilize, and he's going to do damage to my face. No, he isn't. This Zergo isn't. This Zergo creates tokens, but normally with mobilize you have to sacrifice those tokens, but Zergo stops you from sacrificing those tokens, so they're going to get very wide. I hope this game doesn't end in a loss, because this is all the time I've got for today. I've only got black mana, no removal, life gain, but okay, this is better. I can protect, I've got the mana, and I've got Thunderbomb. No token generator though. Doesn't really help me, but Giver of Runes, protection, me thinking. And I've got some removal. But if I don't pull more mana, then I've got a way to. Voice of Victory is going to stop me from being able to play spells on their turn. I'm going to play that to get out. And I'm not going to attack, because then I won't be able to protect Squall if they attack. So yeah, love the artwork. It was my favourite card from the last set, so that's what I played with. I played with it, loved the deck. It's now, since Final Fantasy has come out, a lightning deck, so which plays really nicely. Which is also on my YouTube and in Discord if you want to have a look at the decks that we make. Join my Discord, we can chat decks and other things magic. I don't think they're going to want to get rid of Voice of Victory. No, I didn't think they would. See, that's great. I'm going to play that, and I'm going to discard a card to destroy that, and I'm going to discard What do I want to play? I've got no way of creating tokens though. I'm going to discard you because I think a good... Yeah. And that is enough to make them concede. And that is 10 wins, I think, for the day. And we end on a win. Oh, God, I love Magic so much. I love this game so much. Even when I lose, I love this game so much. We have the 10 games that we've won today, so the XP is done. And that's all the time I've got for today, unfortunately. I'm not streaming tomorrow because of my in real life game of Magic, which I'm doing tomorrow. What am I doing? So yes, so my next stream is Monday. The deck for Monday's stream is going to be added to my Discord after this stream. So if you want to check it out and come and talk to me about it and offer suggestions, then that's what we do on my Discord. The link is live on Twitch and YouTube. So check it out. Or not. But I'd like it if you did, because I love talking Magic. So yes, I will highlight video for my last stream is coming out tomorrow, so check that out tomorrow. That's at 6 PM, and that's it. So that's all the time I've got for today. Thank you ever so much for watching, joining, commenting, liking, subscribing, and doing all that stuff, because it makes me feel totes special, and I just love you all. So thank you very much, and I will see you in the next one. Love you. Bye. 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 Bye.